We'll do a bunch of stuff. I love that tune.
I hope you won't begrudge me a little bit of melodrama in the title. The end and the beginning. Yes, I know, but indulge me for a moment because it is time for me to say the usual thing, which is good evening and welcome to Field Talk. I am the Field, also known as Field of Bears, here to remind you that socialism always ends in starvation and genocide, no matter what is ending or beginning. So let me explain the melodrama of the title just a little bit. A little bit overly grandiose of me, I know. Again, just indulge me for just a moment. The year is coming to its end, which means the new year is about to begin. And I feel as we close one chapter and begin another, we look at the past year and we see, boy, has it been an interesting kind of year. We've had the second year of a president that some people think is Hitler incarnate, some people think is the God Emperor, and people like me think is a pretty okay guy who's doing a pretty okay job, who could be doing some better things. Personally, I am very happy about the North Korea situation, the tax cuts, and pulling out of Syria now. I am disappointed in the lack of progress on the border security issue. And I'm also disappointed in the lack of spending cuts and the continued just the continued expansion of government spending, even under the strained economic situation that we currently find ourselves in. And why do I call it strained? Well, because because it is mathematically impossible to continue to spend money that we cannot make back. It's just one day it'll all come tumbling down, and I really hope to not be under it when it does. But who knows? Who knows how this is all going to turn out? Who really knows? But the year has been quite interesting. I've come up with the Florida Man idea. I do quite like it. I have some ideas on what to do with the next year. I'm not really sure what to do with the next year, but I do have some ideas, and we can talk about those in just a second. And just thinking about the year that is coming to a close just now as we speak. Well, not for a few hours for me. It's only 6 o'clock in the evening here. But again, just thinking about some of the interesting things that have gone on, the midterms. That's another interesting thing that happened. We have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez saying horrible things. Yes, we do need a dollar that has actual physical wealth backing it. Having bullets and oil backing it will not be a very good backer, especially when China figures out how to have both gold currency and fiat currency at the same time, and I'm still not sure if that's even possible, but they sure are trying awfully hard to make it possible. What else has happened? On the culture front, the on the culture front, we've had the what do you call it? The phenomenon of get woke, go broke. We've had Wizards of the Coast find the reckoning of covering up, pedophile rings. We've had while calling the guy who figured it out a Nazi. We've had Epic Games close its doors because woke stories don't get bought. We've had Marvel Comics lose like 40% of its sales. We've had the most disliked movie trailer drop because, again, wokeness is not a good selling point. We've had all sorts of interesting things happen on the cultural front, and we've also had the interesting phenomenon of the comedy speakeasy, where the persona non grata has to go to strange, odd locations in order to deliver comedy to a desperate audience, because the moral gatekeepers of comedy simply can't stand that guy. And oh yes, we've had more people call PewDiePie racist Nazi. Subscribe to PewDiePie, do your part. We've had we almost saw a corporation take over the top spot on the most subscribed YouTuber, but the people rallied for Pewds, even though we have the mainstream media saying that he is a Nazi for some reason. All sorts of interesting things have happened this year on the cultural front. And we also noticed that the so-called mainstream, the legacy media, the dinosaur media, the dying out media, they continue to thrash about in their desperation, calling people names because they're more successful than them. I sure hope to have a hit piece one day. That would be fun. But maybe I'll get big after they already die, which would disappoint me. But in any case, I don't know what 2019 is going to look like. On the political front, it's going to be a slog. On the political front, 2019 is going to be one hard slog. We have Alexandria Octopus Cortez in Justice Democrats who will oppose Donald Trump because he is Donald Trump. If Donald Trump had the cure to cancer, they would outlaw it because it came from evil Trump. We've also got Chuck Spineless Principalist Schumer, who is going to be opposing Trump because, well, he's on the red team bad. Same exact reason, less ideology. And we're going to probably see more of Hillary Clinton cackling and thrashing about as she has another not seizure and non-medical emergency, saying how she should have been president because reasons. We're probably, I think, going to see Chelsea Clinton in the limelight a little bit more. I think they're going to start trying to groom her for political office pretty soon here. And hopefully we will see the Bush family fade into obscurity. That would be nice. And maybe in 2019 we can end another war. Wouldn't that be fun? On a cultural front, I don't think things are looking very good. Punisher is going to be going woke. We're going to be seeing some more social justice mobs. We have Louis C.K. being the target of one for no good reason. And I don't know what is really going to be happening. I think that Disney's going to get more woke. I think the next Star Wars movie is going to be terrible. And I think that Marvel Comics is going to sink itself this year. But on the bright side of the cultural front, we have the independent comics, the boutique comic makers, making good stories and good art. That'll be interesting to see if in 2019 they can start moving into more, filling the niche of, comic books that are actually good. That would be interesting. And maybe we can start seeing that kind of movement move into books a little bit. Maybe we can see some more independent storytelling on the internet in a more visual, something like television shows, except on the internet and not done by insane people, would be interesting. I think we're going to start seeing a movement toward that in 2019. Maybe not, but maybe. I think that would be. It's looking like the movement toward independent content creators might go into storytelling, which would be fantastic for someone like me because I am all for telling stories. Speaking of which, hopefully I can get into contact with some artists about that story we all wrote together. Is Oso Grande, makes everyone happy. And I am still quite proud of that one. I will try and focus my efforts into talking to some artists this week. And speaking of myself, in the new year, I would like to see this channel grow. I would like to see my ideas, my arguments, go into the world with a little bit more force. So, to that end, I think the thing to do would be to work harder. I don't think I worked hard enough at this year. So what I want to do is figure out some more effective methods of spreading the message, spreading the link around to other places. So if anyone knows how to do that, advice would be appreciated. But that's a bit different. This year, for sure, I want to get that book published. I want it to be in the hands of children 2019. And I'm going to be pushing that very, very hard. I want it done. I think it's important. I think that children will benefit from it. I think parents will benefit from it. And I think I can make some money off it, which would be a win-win-win. And as a capitalist, it would please me greatly. So we only have So what I would like to do is invite you, anyone who is in this chat right now, I'd like to invite you to have a chat. Hop on in. There's the link. Chat. So, if anyone would like to jump on, it's fine. You click that link and jump on. I trust the 7 people who are here. But we are just having a New Year's fun time. But in the meantime, let's have I'm going to talk a little bit more about this Louis C.K. thing. Now, a full disclosure, I think that Louis C.K. is a putz. I think he's kind of lame. I don't think he's that funny. But his leaked set, the leaked bit of the set that's come out is absolutely hysterical. It pokes fun at the whole school marmish way that people of my generation have been acting. Hi, Dom.
Hello.
Hi, Dom. Wow,
Hello.
there's an echo.
Sorry. My apologies.
Yeah, there's these classical inventions called headphones. Have you heard of them?
They're pretty wonderful.
Yeah. So, how's your New Year going?
Pretty damn good.
It's pretty late over there in non-California land, I think. Isn't it? Is it already midnight where you are yet?
Nope,
Or are you
just
still in 2018?
2018.
So, how was your 2018?
Pretty good. Filled with bears. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's a good thing to bring up. The emergence of the bears. That was this year, wasn't it?
For the most part, it started late last year, but kind of really blew up this year into the cult-like thing it was.
Some of the guys are kind of culty. There were some things that I will not share that did kind of amuse me. That may or may not have had something to do with my extended absence, but there was that. Anything coming up for next year? 2019.
More work.
More work.
Yeah. Been building websites. I just built one for Kyle Kavanaugh, actually.
Awesome.
You guys want to check that out? KyleKavanaughmusic.net.
Maybe I'll save up
throw a
money
link
and buy a domain. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
There you go. Did a quick one off there. Just did that today within like 2 or 3 hours. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Feel free to give that some traffic, guys. Kyle is a pretty great guy, even though he's Canadian.
That is the sad part.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I mean,
He doesn't want to be American. Don't you know that?
he's almost a human being, just a little bit further south, and he could have been a full person instead of a Canadian. But
Yeah,
nobody's perfect.
He could have been Minnesotan like me. Oh yeah,
No, that's dangerously close to a Canadian.
it is kind of close. Not good. Scared.
Well, clean your room, eh?
Oh yeah.
As Fistio Doyle there says. So, yeah. Kyle also has a YouTube channel. He does live guitar almost every day, which is really enjoyable, and he's pretty good at some Johnny Cash songs, so worth checking out for those. And everything else is almost worthless because he's Canadian. I mean, the only time it's any good is when he imitates the king of music.
He is coming to the United States though this summer. He's coming back. So.
Oh, he's lucky we're letting him through the invisible wall.
I agree.
Like a lot of Canadians don't know this, but there is already a northern border wall. They just can't see it.
It's right on that river.
Yeah, you just if anyone who's a Canadian tries to cross the border, they find themselves unable to do so because it would be awfully impolite.
True. I guess I am kind of nice in a certain sense. I'm way too close to that border. It's only like 4.5, 5 hours away. A little scary.
I'd be more, yeah, if only the weather was polite enough to stay on the northern side of the border.
That would be useful. It's been like 2 feet in the last 2 or 3 days here with snow. Like negative, it felt like negative 15 today, wind chill. Been trapped inside with the kids. Been great.
Well, it'll be good news in the spring when it melts and goes into the aquifer.
True. Great. Do you want me to hop out for somebody else, or?
Well, if you've got anything else you want to say.
Go Vikes, but we lost, so I don't really have anything else.
I don't know what that means.
Go sports ball, as you like.
Hooray, sports ball.
Sports ball. Yeah.
Go Winners.
Go Winners. Go Chiefs. We'll say that. Go Chiefs. I'll root them on now. Other than that, thanks. See ya. I'll be watching.
All right. So that was Dom. He also has a YouTube channel. Find him in the chat. You can throw up your YouTube channel if you can. Yep. You can click on his username, go to channel. Sometimes he goes on the Dom show, which occasionally happens. So it's just a little bit of a New Year's show. Having a good time. I hope. Oh. One thing I think that's important to one thing I think is important to remember is even though we make fun of our friends, we gotta just remember it's a joke. Kyle is a full human. His only real flaw is that he's Canadian, and he can't really help that. So try not to hold it against him. In fact, someone throw up a link to Hi B.
Hey.
Hi.
What happened?
Oh, nothing has happened. Dom ran out of things to say.
Oh, all right. You took off.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Is this the same? What is this tied to? Is this a new chat? Because you dropped the link to the 35 family chat in your stream.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. I followed it through.
No, I made a new call and grabbed a link.
All right, hang on. Let me go. All right, hang on. Google Hangouts call open. Join call open.
Yeah, no, it's the 35 doesn't have a active call right now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, all right, it doesn't. Okay, so this is different. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is just a new video call. See, guys, this is why women don't make technology.
Wah, wah. Well, it doesn't even have like a chat. I don't understand the Hangouts all that well.
No, I just clicked on the new video call button. I just clicked on the
Sorry, B. I didn't mean to throw you in there with nobody else.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just concerned because I was like, holy shit, he just tossed our link in there. Like, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Sorry. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. Don't do that, man. No.
Yeah, no, I've taken the risk, New Year's, making a video call link that's just up. And as long as a 12-year-old see it, we'll be fine.
No, right? Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if anybody actually hops on.
Well, so far I've had 2 bears. Tonight it seems like people are probably too busy watching the weird ritual where the Empire State Building explodes confetti everywhere after a ball touches the base of a tower on top of the Empire State Building, because that's not sexual.
Yeah, well, let's man it up a little, man. It's when the building drops its balls,
Well, see, I was trying to be polite, but
It becomes a man.
It becomes a man and stuff happens with confetti. Hey, Keeks.
So how was B's 2018? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain. All in all, not too bad. I can't complain.
New Year's stream. Reflect a little. Come on.
Oh gosh, let me see. What did this year hold?
On the spot. You better be deep.
Well, all right. I can do, for the second time in recent history, my son came back into my life, turned it upside down, but it gave me perspective. Definitely made me think about things differently than I was. Maybe living a little bit of denial the year prior. So that's always good. Silver linings, right? You may not like what you're looking at, but at least it gives you a perspective. Silver lining. So there's that. What else happened this year? I was healthier than the year prior, so that's good. Loss, but there's loss in everybody's life every year, so that's nothing new or different, I think, for anybody. But yeah, it could be, all in all, not a bad year. Trump is a president. Yay! Winning. Winning. Hell yeah.
Yeah, anything to look forward to in 2019?
Not dropping dead.
Not dropping, well, hopefully, and
always the opposite.
Yeah, presumably adopting some more animals.
No, well, we don't go out of our way to adopt. If they come to us, then that's wonderful. If not, at this point, we are kind of winding down. Hey, Steve.
Okay, but
after 5 seconds, I come back. Everybody's gone. But we're all back.
Hey, Kick, how was 2018?
2018. Wow. Okay. Pretty freaking fabulous. I got a raise and a promotion, so that's pretty butt-kicking.
Is this live or is this?
Somebody let the Canadian in here.
Oh shit.
Oh, jeez. Everybody shut up. Kyle's here.
Fucking Canuck.
I don't think we're on the internet, if that was your question, Kyle. I
Oh
don't
no,
think
we are.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, we're live as well.
We're live.
We're live.
Put on pants then.
It would be nice if you gave us the heads up there, because you have your emoji
I told you.
going.
B, I told you.
My camera doesn't work on Hangouts and OBS at the same time. That's the only.
Oh,
reason.
isn't that convenient? Give me a break.
My
Give me I'm in my
convenience.
PJs.
I've been on there the whole time.
Just us hanging out. And get on the internet.
No,
Hey.
not just hanging out. I had this whole speech, and then I said I was going to drop a link in the chat. I dropped it in the chat live. How'd you miss that part? I created the whole thing live.
I left for all of 2 minutes, if that, not even.
Field.
Went to the bathroom. And
You better.
This is why women don't do technology, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
Exactly.
that's
I
right.
already plugged all your stuff. Don't worry.
Hey, Roy, you're on the internet, by the way.
Oh, he knows.
Oh,
Unlike you, I'm
I didn't understand it.
for that.
Yeah, everyone else managed to figure it out.
Oh, bite me, would you please? Come here. I'll send you a postcard and tell you how to get here. So you.
Let's, let's not bring up the postcards, all right?
Postcards and pizza.
They're innocuous. You can't go wrong with a postcard. It's friendly. It's an open, hello, we love you letter. But I'll send you one to tell you how to get here to come and bite my tuchus.
Where took us?
what B is really trying to say is kiss her sweet box, okay? That's
Oh
what
shit, Roy's here. Now we're all fucked.
What's up?
language, people.
I feel like this is the most people that have ever fucking sworn on Field's channel.
Yeah, because
Nice.
Field's
Come
channel was supposed to be okay to listen to with the chillins in the room, but I'm gonna be probably taking this stream down.
Oh,
It's all my fault.
I'm.
So you're taking it down?
I don't know. Probably
Of
not
course.
because I'm
course
so lazy.
I show up, he takes it down. Nothing.
No, it's because I
mean
said
later.
it's because I said shit in front of the KIDS.
What are you thinking?
I'll probably leave it up. I'm too lazy to take it down.
Oh, that's why then we need to work harder, guys.
Yeah, we do. Let's do it.
Dom, you fucking troll.
You're such a fucking dick. Shut up.
Oh God!
And that fucking Canuck, we got a Canuck, we got a fucking Canuck and a drunk motherfucker in here.
We have a Canucks room. We're just looking at the Canadians' room. That's all.
And the
We're not even there.
one? I mean, really?
Oh
yeah.
shit, I'm driving by Cabela's. It's like a tractor beam.
Yeah, but Kikia was in the middle of telling us how amazing her year was. So
Yeah, Pender. All right. So, yeah, this year, 2018, freaking fabulous. Trump is president. We have a new Supreme Court justice, and I got a raise, got a promotion, and I get to tell everybody what to do. It's pretty awesome.
yeah,
And yeah. So I'm looking forward to 19. Bring it
Oh,
on.
see, you're just a narcissist.
Just
You get
looking-
to tell people what to do.
just looking into 2019, the great unknown, saying "Bring it on." I like that. I think
He said to recap your 2018, which is what I did.
yeah,
So
it's had a great year. But the Canadian came on next. But since he's Canadian, let's just go ahead and skip straight to the Jew.
What about you, Steve?
Well, he's Canadian. We don't have to talk with him. We're just going to take his money.
No, we're talking about you, Steve, not the Canadian.
I said we're going to skip the Canadian because I'm biased against Canadians.
Oh,
And
now.
go straight to the.
He's practically a brother now. He's gonna be.
Then you're going to go
annexed
straight to the
50
Jew, huh?
Yeah. Give us your 2018. Actually, before we get to that, I was walking around drinking coffee out of my ugly mug because I actually like it more than I let on my show.
Yeah, it makes you feel better about yourself, doesn't it?
Something like that. And
Right. I mean, what could be worse than the ugly mug? Everything's better.
my sister looks at it because I'm holding it, like just regular like this, drinking coffee out of it. And she said, "Who's that ugly guy?" I said, "Oh, it's my favorite Jew." And she corrected me. No, Jesus is your favorite Jew. It's like my second favorite Jew.
Oh, that's
Andrew
funny.
is everybody's second favorite Jew. Let's face it.
Yeah, I'm everybody's second favorite. Yeah.
Steve is my third.
Wow, way to be a
Third
dick.
favorite person or third favorite Jew?
Jew.
Oh, okay.
He's number 250 on my favorite people.
That sounds anti-Semitic.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty bad, huh?
here we
You
go.
friggin' Nazi.
Yeah, you know.
Kyle, if you're gonna come back to the microphone, I'm teasing you for now. If you want to give us your 2018.
There he is.
What?
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 Come on. In
How was your
2018, good, bad.
That was a Canadian
Ugly
duck
He
call.
Canadian.
That's
started.
what that was.
He started 2018 broke, and he's ending it broke.
No. I actually started 2018 like fucking making bank. And then it just fucking tailspinned into chaos, destruction, and despair.
I think it's because he met me.
No, it's my fucking money just vanished overnight because some fucking twats decided to vote for a strike that I had nothing to do with. But lost
Wait a
fucking-
second. Did you say anything anti-Semitic? Because the Jews will fuck you up if you do that.
I'm gonna tell everybody I went and fought a Jew in New York. I mean,
Did you win?
3 matches, yeah. For a while, I had a video of me just fucking manhandling Shia. It was fucking glorious.
Wait, what? You had a video manhandling children? Is that what you just said?
No,
That's
Shia.
not
Yeah,
weird.
like the bear Jew.
Damn.
Gaia, not a child.
I'm not
Child-
trying to start
Okay.
rumors, but what I heard was that you were manhandling children. What was this?
It was he said Shia.
Totally
I mean-
get
Like, just because you think all Jews are children, babe.
Well, we are called children of God. We're chosen people.
Not I. I'm a
That's the oldest
Can't
man
get to her.
living. We're all called children. The oldest man alive says. Okay. Yes, we're all children in God's eyes.
So, yeah, Kyle, 2019.
Sorry, Steve.
How is that possible if my dad is still alive?
Well,
We're not
What?
convinced he's your
You're
dad.
your own grandpa, Steve. You're your own grandpa. Let's face it.
Whoa.
Tell me you guys know that song, please. Otherwise,
Bruh.
I'm going to bust it out.
Oh,
I don't know the song, but it made
don't
a
bust out anything that'll get me copy strike.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's Ray Stevens. I'm my own grandpa. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Is that song about Arkansas?
Probably.
That's West Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of oldest dirt, how was 2018 for the world's oldest Jew?
2018 was an interesting year for me. Raised at work. You know, I got the Jew raise, which is important. You know, more shekels. I started another. Said I was never going to do one again.
You started another what now?
That's just
Yeah.
another one of your Jew lies.
Whatever. I lied to myself then. No, I had a good year. I had one of my best years of hunting. Good year so far, and I can't.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know, I
thing.
got my.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
That's
both my sons are making me proud. I love my wife. What could be better?
Hey, that's
yeah,
right.
that's the thing about the Jews. They can't even trust themselves.
What?
Oh, I'm always up to something, so I always keep an eye on myself.
Yeah.
Gotta watch those shekels.
I watch them. I got them hoarded in a box.
Got my ugly mug, still no shekels come out of it.
Yeah.
Well, look, read the small print in the commercial, okay? Read the small print.
Yeah.
It says, especially if you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Are you Jewish? No, you don't get no shekels. Now, if Owen bought a mug, he would get shekels out of it.
Yeah.
If Shia bought a mug, he would get a lot of shekels out of it.
No.
Because he's Orthodox, man. That's like extra shekels.
Extra shekels. Owen gets only 1/4, right?
Well, I mean, he says he's quarter Jew, which I don't understand. If his grandmother was full Jew, that means his dad was half Jew. That makes, well, no, that means his dad was full Jew, and that makes him half Jew.
Hmm.
You just call him a Jew.
Confused, but okay.
Well, he doesn't like the whole bloodline thing. But the bloodline is passed through the mother. If you have a full-blooded Jew as a mother, you're a full-blooded Jew, even if your dad's not a Jew.
That's why those Jews are paying like 40 grand an egg on Craigslist.
Wait,
There you
what
go.
eggs are they paying 40? How much?
I'm serious. I'm serious. If you go on Craigslist, okay, and you look in like, I don't know, I think it's like the etc. jobs or something. They're like, women with Jewish heritage, I will pay you 40 grand for your egg so I can
For their
implant
what?
it in some other Jewish woman.
So wait, so what I'm hearing is I have a new stream of income. That's all I'm hearing. I'm like, really? Really? So Craigslist and I have a new stream of income.
All
But
right,
you know,
so how many documents do I need to forge so that I can sell some Jewish genetic material? Because I can make more than women.
Well, wait a second though. Dom's not fully transitioned to a man yet, so he could sell his eggs.
oh,
What?
oh my God.
Trudeau might have some for you.
Happy
there
New
we
Year's,
go.
fucker.
Field, I hate to break it to you, you don't have eggs.
No. See, I've got a production facility of genetic material that operates at a higher efficiency than one a month.
Yeah, well, where are you getting your eggs from?
I didn't say eggs. I said genetic material.
He
Yeah,
did say
well-
They need eggs,
You
though.
need egg and you need the sperm. So, I might not get as high a price, but I can make up for it in volume.
Well, as we have found out from Pinder, the Jew juice is good for a long time. So I think they're just looking for the egg.
Yeah.
You're being, you know,
Condoms are still good.
Like, we're talking thousands of years. Sorry, Steve. Hot water.
Roy,
were.
did you want to tell us about your 2015?
Yeah, how did we get so derailed? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Me, it's the Jews' fault. We're up to something.
Blame it on the Canuck. He's not even here to defend himself, so just blame him.
He's,
Always blame Canada.
Yeah, it's Kyle's fault.
yeah.
Hello, B. West's husband.
You
Yeah,
actually picked a good time to put shorts on.
Yes. Yes. Thank God.
That would be just a little bit awkward for the channel. I mean, family friendly. So, you know, the no cussing rule is already out the fucking window for this stream. It's gone flying straight. It's gone just flying straight the shit fuck out the goddamn cunting window.
Whoa.
If we're there.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Damn.
He's really pushing for that extra colorful metaphor.
So now this, yeah, it's an ugly window, all right. I mean, it's in the shape of a upward triangle superimposed on top of the downward triangle. Some might say it's slightly star-shaped, but that's the window I went right out of.
It all comes back to the Jews, I know.
Well, no, just one in particular, but yeah.
All right, ladies and germs.
Happens to be
I have to bounce. So have a good night. Happy New Year, all. And
It's better to roll than bounce.
actually talk about 2018. I did try.
Right on. Well, have a wonderful new year as well, and drive careful. And hey, send me a text if you're home safe.
And try not to break
I will.
anything when you bounce.
Yeah, it's better to roll.
No promises.
Especially since you're on wheels.
Yeah, tuck and roll.
We can talk about her.
I wonder if Roy forgot to unmute when he was trying to tell us about his 2018. No? Yes? Hello?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know.
Roy likes to mute himself.
Yeah, I know. He's listening. He could do that on the channel, but he's...
Holy cheese. I just realized on my screen I could have Nimmer with me and no one would know.
Yeah, well, I can barely see you when I click on it. So
Well, I have to do this.
I think you're I think you're probably driving. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm heading out to do my ride along.
Well, Andrew, you haven't told us about your 20 yet.
He cut his mullet.
Well, he's not a Jew, so it didn't give him any superpowers.
Well, it's not a jullet. It was a mullet.
Mighty fine mullet.
Yeah.
You don't find them. You grow them. You cultivate them. You create them.
Wait, we're back to the sex talk again?
You're
Dom, we don't want to know about your hair fetish.
I'm not talking about this. Yeah.
You're the one who took it there. Just gonna put that out there.
He never really left.
Yep.
But
It seems like we've got 1, 2, 3 people who are here who are not here.
Well, there's how many people here are married versus unmarried?
well, I think,
I'm not married.
yeah, Andrew's young. He's young yet. I would be surprised if you were married, frankly. You look very young.
Yukon
I
Bear
still feel
says
the
here.
pressure, though.
Yukon says that Dom's name should be Tuft with that hairdo.
alone.
Dom's
Well,
what did you
it should be rough instead of tough, because rough describes the turf that you hit into accidentally when golfing.
Ha 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 ha. Good one.
But as for the 3 single people or 4 single people we have in the chat, that can be described in 3 words.
What are those 3 words?
Well, for sexual encounters, dark, scary, and alone.
What? What?
Describe your sex life as dark, scary, and alone.
I've never
Well,
had a
it's-
dark, scary, and alone sex encounter yet, so I guess I don't understand quite.
Okay, it comes from a Billy Crystal joke.
Uh,
says, "Let me tell you about my first sexual experience. It was dark. I was scared. I was alone."
Oh, I see.
Haha.
You were alone, really, and you were scared.
That was Billy Crystal when he said his first
Yeah.
sexual experience. It was dark. I was afraid. I was alone.
That's a good one. Yeah. Yes.
I guess I can see how. It would depend on if you're trying to stay alone or not in that experience.
Well, generally, if you start out alone, you end up alone in that experience. Just saying.
I don't know how many.
Because if you're a fan in that intimate self moment and then you end up not alone, either there was money being exchanged or someone feels very, very violated.
Yeah, well, things can go horribly, horribly wrong.
They normally do.
Like, I'm just going to say there's a reason why Jesus invented locks.
Wait,
Jesus invented what?
lust.
No, locks.
Locks. So,
You lock the door.
Okay, stay out of the hallway.
I don't know if that was Jesus, but
yes, Jesus invented locks. Did he?
I'm pretty sure Jesus was a carpenter, not a locksmith.
Yeah, I was just saying. The fit locks, like
Well,
locks, fish, the spread.
He could be referring to bagels, cream cheese, and smoked salmon.
That's what I'm saying. You and me, right here. Right here, yeah.
Yeah, that's New England. That's a big time thing in New England.
Hey, you got locks.
Yeah, oh God, that was the greatest breakfast in the
Salmon on
world.
a bagel? That's disgusting.
With cream cheese. Are you kidding me? You're not American.
And
You
Taylor Ham.
commie. Helicopter ride for field.
You're putting fucking fish on a bagel and you're calling me
I think
the
a better
commie?
breakfast is
You know when
bagel,
you put-
eggs, and Taylor ham.
You know, when you put fish on a bagel, it's because you're starving.
Oh my God, you don't even know what you're missing.
Right, B West?
Fish on a
Okay,
bagel.
okay.
You kidding
From
me?
right US, and you
It's
expect me
ruined perfect
What
with the
about-
fish.
Don't you like a good Taylor ham breakfast?
Yes, I do. I do enjoy Taylor ham breakfast. I also enjoy locks.
Taylor ham breakfast.
Yeah.
I do.
No, a good breakfast is just corned beef, hash, and eggs. That's
Oh no, that's a good
breakfast.
breakfast. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That is good. I can't complain there.
That's solid. That's good grub.
What about flapjacks, though?
Yeah, it's hard for me to get my hands on some edible pancakes when wheat is literally poison to my body. What are you doing, Kyle?
Kyle is moving in on the street.
He's moving
Yeah,
out.
We're here to support.
See, gang, in Canada, you have they don't give you a house. You just get a room. You have to lug a giant chest around with you.
As
I
cold
don't
as
know
I
if any of that is true, but I'll buy into it just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
It's
Come on, you jerk.
every
Get 'em
Canadian has
away.
to have a chest full of beaver belts. That's the law.
I agree. You have.
Okay, so here's a question for Kyle. What does he consider the best Canadian brew?
Moose piss.
Well, that's not fair. Because I loves Lucky. So, but if you're going for a craft beer, I highly recommend the Garrett Golden Honey
Yes.
Pale Ale. What?
Crafted moose piss. I'm sorry.
Don't even say Moosehead. Don't even say it.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna say the House Down Brew Pub from Squamish. I don't know if you can order their stuff down there, but absolutely fantastic.
Sure.
Crickets.
I
Yeah, we got 9 minutes
no
to
idea.
that though.
Well, fuck you guys too then.
I mean,
Hey,
it's,
bend over. I'll show you how to get there.
No, Kyle, I'm not sure you'd like me. I'm 51. I just lay there.
hey Kyle, what about whiskey? Can Canada make that stuff yet? Have you guys figured it out?
Yeah, Crown Royal.
Are you sure that's whiskey? That sounds like it might be a scam. Like, why would you call
Crown Royal?
You're allowed to have bad taste there, Phil.
Hey, Crown Royal is the only good thing to come out of Canada.
Yeah, I have to say that. Yeah, Crown Royal is pretty damn good.
Did it come out of Canada, or did they like steal it from some other country that kind of visited them for half a second?
I was pretty sure that Canada doesn't have royalty or crowns. That's why I'm confused.
I don't know. Crown Royal Apple is one of my favorite flavored whiskeys.
Yeah. It's fuck. Try the maple stuff. It's like you get really drunk really quick because it doesn't taste like.
Well, I'm not really into getting plastered too quickly. I like to enjoy the flavor before I'm incoherent.
You don't have a choice there, Pinder. I'm coming to Texas.
Oh, dude, you're going to have to drink some real moonshine when you come here. None of that Canadian shit. I'm going to hook you up with friggin' shine.
Speaking of brew, I'm going to start my kettle. It's getting cold in here.
You're going to start your kettle? Did I hear that right? Are you starting your kettle? I love you, Kyle, but you're starting your kettle because it's getting chilly?
I think Field just left us.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this shit.
I don't blame him.
Did he have his stream?
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah,
Oh, you fucking commie. That's it. Helicopter ride for Field. That's it.
Holy crap. My room is almost clean.
Yeah, you forgot there should be a little more paint on the walls, so it actually looks like a room now.
Yeah, well,
Damn, Pender, that escalated
windows
quickly.
would also be nice, you know, but
In the United States, we have paint on our walls that makes us look nice.
no, there's
Yeah, it doesn't look like a prison cell.
You just
There
let
is
us.
paint. There's like 6 different colors.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a problem. 6
Yes.
different colors in one fucking room. That's
I
not
know. That's why I bought paint.
psychopath. Clean it up. No, just saying.
I'm working on. Why do you think I moved the giant freaking gun case?
I honestly thought you were moving in
In
with
that case,
folder.
I could respect if it had guns in it. Caveat. Sorry, just little caveat. If your huge giant gun case had guns in it, I could respect them more than like 6 different colors on the wall. I will give you the pass, seeing as you just moved there. So
Yeah, and I'm still waiting on my firearms license. Once I get the firearms license, my guns are going from my place.
you live in a commie country. Keep waiting.
I
No,
kind of thought he was moving
Don't
in
hold
with
your breath.
Boulder.
That's like factually
Once-
incorrect about the
When
communists.
pigs finally fly, I will get my guns.
Yeah, just don't hold your breath, because you'll suffocate.
Don't tell me how to.
Justin Trudeau promised me.
Justin Trudeau, yeah, an impotent pansy motherfucker, and he delivered. What he didn't deliver on is, I don't know, anything tangible or worthwhile.
Yeah.
No, we
Anything
gotta-
that had to do with any personal freedom.
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
we.
don't be too hard on Kyle. He didn't vote for the silly Cuban boy with a French name.
Yes, you are right, Field. We are picking on Kyle, and I am sorry, Kyle. It's not your fault that you come.
Oh, no, I ain't sorry. I love picking on him.
Yes, it
Ask an American to make his website. What the hell?
Well, do you blame him though? I mean, it's not going to get made up there.
I think you might need a website license to code in Canada.
Okay, guys, I have to get off here, and I will be on in a little bit. I will do a couple of live streams during the night, but I'm going to record a bunch of stuff. So
Hey,
I'll talk to you guys
Hey,
later.
we'll catch you later.
give yourself a plug. Tell us what to look forward to in 2019 before you go.
All we're going to look forward to in 2019 is me and Field of Beers finally hitting 1,000 subs so we can be monetized. That's what's going to happen in 2019.
Me too.
Fuck you, Kyle. No, Kyle, I'm gonna help book your, I'm gonna help book a trip for you down here in Texas. I got to see if I can get you some gigs.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, we need to plan it ahead of time so that I can get my visa. Because if I get busted playing, down there, no, like legit, I get like a big ass fine and kicked out of your country for like 10 years.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Wait, you get busted for playing guitar?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're really
if you
bad.
don't do it right.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm technically a professional musician, like that's, and they know that now.
Wait, did they actually come and see you?
No, they asked me what I did for a living.
Oh, okay.
So like,
And you told them? You're definitely not an American. Jeez. Why'd you tell them? Fuck them. They don't have a right to know.
You should have told him you were an
Carl was
interpretive
very
dancer.
imposing, okay?
Just tell them you're a drinker.
I'm a professional alcoholic, fucker.
Get on it.
Okay, man. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
Ciao.
Subscribe to Pinder's channel.
Bye-bye. See you later.
He's doing the Macaccio Brothers show on the internet. It's going to be hilarious.
I'll try. Later, everyone.
We get to make fun of Pinder in front of everybody else. It's pretty good.
All right, now that he's gone, everyone, let's talk shit behind his back.
Pretty simple, actually.
That Pinder is so old.
Wow, never heard of that one before. It's got to be like 300 years since a Pinder's old joke came up. Took it a little while.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Kyle, now that there isn't an ornery Jew yelling at you for giving out more information than you needed to, what's this with needing some kind of special shit to play guitar?
I need a work visa.
You need a work visa to play guitar.
Yeah.
It's pretty retarded.
Yeah, Pogo, the guy that does like all Crowder's bump music, he's banned because he had the wrong type of visa and got busted playing. So he's banned from the country for like 10 years. I think he's still got like 5 or 6 years on that ban.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, I'm curious who this person is. Seriously, Roy, I want to know who this person is and what band they
Who,
were.
Pogo?
Oh, Pogo. Oh, yeah, no, he did get
Pogo.
How come you
Yeah,
do it?
all right. Fair call.
Yeah.
But, no offense, Kyle. I think Pogo had a little bit more recognition. And then, I don't know, if I...
Never underestimate the petty vindictive fury of a bureaucrat.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, because I remember watching one of Pogo's streams and him talking about what happened, and it seemed more like a vindictive kind of targeted nonsense. And maybe I'm wrong and recalling improperly. So do not quote me. This is vague information from a foggy mind over time.
We are for sure gonna quote you now since you are on a live stream on YouTube.
Shapiro Shekos are definitely just made out of Birch Gold. They're not really backed. It's straight up Birch Gold.
Well, yeah, I'm not concerned about Shapiro's shekels or anything otherwise. I don't care, frankly.
He's like 4 down on the list of favorite Jews, guys.
So, who's on the upswing of that downward spiral? Of your favorite?
Well, there's Jesus Christ, Steve Pinder.
He's a popular one, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He's all over the place.
You know, Di Pearson is pretty hard to top that one.
What about the Bear Jew? Can't forget the Bear Jew.
Cannot.
I guess that bumps freaking Ben Shapiro down to 5 because there's Mark Levin and Dennis Prager in there too. After Steve
Prager's above Levin for me.
Yeah.
Some people might say this conversation is problematic that we're rating Jews.
Hey,
my favorite Jew is always gonna be Jesus. Hallelujah.
I don't know how appreciative Jesus is with the fuck right in the middle of Hallelujah. I'm just like, maybe it's a little bit of a weird thing for the guy. Just like, well, I get the sentiment, but come on.
Kiki got home.
It's a little bit of a weird mix of sentiments there. The profane and the holy.
Good time.
Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted.
Texting on a stream? What are you doing?
Kiki got home safe.
Good.
Well, thank you. Exactly. My sentiments, exactly. Because otherwise I worry. I do. I'm a dork. Like, she got home, she was driving. It's such a long drive. Oh my God. But she's home. She's good. So, yeah. My all-time.
By the way, Uru is on a pro Shapiro kick in the chat right now. He's saying you can't chap the Shap.
I didn't know anybody called him Shap.
I didn't think.
Ooh, they should make a. Have you guys seen the movie Chappie? They should make a Shappy version.
I've never. I haven't seen it. No, I saw the ads for it and it was kind of boring.
Chap the Shap. You don't chap the Shap. Whatever that means. All I see is somebody in
I'm just thinking of
ass. It's not pretty. Just don't bring that mental image, Uru, for fuck's sake.
You're the one who mentioned ass. I was thinking of like chapped lips. What's wrong with you?
Ooh,
my head. Have you not met me? Have you never met me? What's wrong with me? My head. Don't mention chap and it's just wrong. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't see anything of any bad nature like moist or things like that.
Yeah, moist I can deal with.
For now.
For now. Give it 5 minutes. For now. I think we scared Andrew away. He's on mute.
Yeah. He's gonna away.
I'm right here. I'm just with another friend also.
Wow.
Welcome, other friend.
Wow. So I keep muting one stream and then unmuting another.
Ooh.
Well, how many streams are you on, you cheating prick? What the fuck? Are you nuts?
Just 2 for now.
Well, not only that, but like you're there, you're watching 2 streams, and you have a friend in your company. What is your friend doing to like maintain their interest in all of this nonsense?
Laughing their asses
off.
off.
We're playing video games.
All right, that explains it.
doing the multitasking over there at the place with the things and all that.
That's right, I'm doing the multitasking.
Doing that over there with this guy here. Yeah, it works.
Well, it's a little bit less fun to in the Boston accent without Pinder here because I could. When B and Pinder start talking about Boston, it's hilarious because suddenly they're both talking like this the entire time. Well, do you remember over on the hill with all the mafia guys and things and shady shit and all of that? Motherfuckers.
It's like going home again, I have to say. It is. It's nice.
Videojuegos. We like the typing stuff they want us to say now. Moist, sipping fucker, and video.
Moist. Shady's a shady motherfucker. I gotta say. I like shady.
Fuckers. Those fucking muzzies, eh?
Videojuegos.
I am in mini Somalia.
Wait, what? Oh, yes, you do. Yeah.
Minnesota. Mini Somalia.
That seems like the worst place to send Somalians.
What are you doing? Other than making our talk with your.
Hey, Big Drum.
Hey, Big Drum.
I heard you had a
what's up?
stream earlier. I was busy
I'm
cleaning up
joining
Pine
you
Cone.
from the car, audio only.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's okay. You got just
Alan Slacker is in too. What's
Yeah,
up,
he
Stevie?
is.
sounds like having some microphone problems.
Yeah,
Now
he's
he's picking up his
taking a
headphones.
minute to get settled. Alan is.
Hey, Big Drum Bear, what a wonderful performance.
Why,
It was
thank
great.
you very much. I had a lot of fun.
It was
Glad
you.
folks enjoyed it.
Right on.
Yeah. I
certainly
enjoyed
did
listening
enjoy
to it too.
Does Big Drum sound quiet to anyone else?
Yes, he does.
Do I sound like a what?
You sound like you're like 100 miles away from your microphone.
I wonder if it's because I got a life-proof case over my phone recently, and it
Yes.
really dampens the microphone. I bet you that's what it is.
Well, anything that is called a light root,
Life-proof, yeah.
yeah.
Is it any better now?
Somehow B is not understanding anything anybody's saying tonight.
I am not. No, I heard light fruit.
Wife fruit?
Is it any better now? I've got the phone on my shoulder.
Nope, not really.
Your audio is awful.
If you just talk very loudly, we should be able to easily hear you.
You sound like Tinder. Always just sounds like shit.
So yeah, hey Big Drum, I've been asking everyone when they come on how their 2018 was first thing off. So
Hang on, I'm going to ask you to repeat yourself.
well.
It's going to be a very long stream.
Well, I'm wondering how long I can go.
I'm kidding. Say your piece, Big Drum. I'm sorry.
Big Drum, how was 2018?
Oh God, there's that dirty hippie.
Uh-oh.
You fucking sell hair products for a living.
Jesus, get a haircut, bro.
Yeah, of course, the fucking hairstylist. The male hairstylist. Notice I said hairstylist, not barber. I don't have that much respect for you.
Oh, wow, Kyle. You're really going to hurt my feelings, man.
All you have to say is "says the Canuck," and the
Yeah.
I
Says
mean,
this
it's-
dirty Canadian.
It's weird. It's weird how homophobic he is. Canadian too.
That's what it is?
Yeah, he's supposed to be apologetic. You're not supposed to be mean.
No, you know what?
Sorry, I'm not an ally.
Look,
But it would figure that we attract the one bitter Canuck, right? Like, end up with a bitter Canuck.
Look, it's not
Yeah,
our
how'd you
fault.
manage that
Get a
one?
good one.
It's not America's fault.
You're as disappointing as a bitter Canuck.
I mean, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but Big Drum was trying to say something.
I was just saying that it's not America's fault that all the, backward snow monkeys are drowning in maple syrup and socialism. It's not our fault.
Yeah, exactly.
You are spot on, Big Drum, and to repeat that so everybody else can hear, it's not our fault that the backwards socialist Canadians is snow monkeys.
Those backward snow monkeys are drowning in maple syrup and socialism constantly. We didn't make that happen. They kiss the ring. They keep it up.
That is true. It's not our fault.
This is true.
But we love them anyway. I mean,
That is right. We do.
How do you not love Rush? I mean, come on. Even though they want socialized healthcare.
Well, all right. The Rush thing we'll put on hold.
Rush is awful.
We'll accept our one angry snow monkey here. He's our angry Canuck snow monkey.
Look, I'll take Rush over Justin Bieber any day.
Fuck it. Well, that's true. Fair point. Good call.
I don't know how you guys managed to push him off on us. Why couldn't you do something sensible like send him to Mexico?
Or at least give us somebody that was talented.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell did we get from Canada? We've got Celine Dion, menopausal twat. Like, seriously, honey, shut up, move aside. Like, you and your
Got him.
suck off. And then we got Justin Bieber, you and your like crackhead ways. Suck
You
off. And
fucking
then
bought and paid for
Drake, the whitest rapper ever, whiter than Eminem. So we got Drake from Canada. Who else did we get?
Don't leave out Kyle. Jesus.
We haven't.
You gotta say,
You guys have not
Canada
gotten
review.
me as of yet.
Speaking
Kyle, you look so dirty. I can't.
Says fucking you. That's pot, meat, kettle.
Oh, yeah. Did you just call me black, man? What the fuck?
Goddamn right I did.
I don't know if that was culturally
That is
appropriate.
that
for
is
you.
as offensive as you're gonna make it.
I can't believe you're letting someone with a Castro beard call you dirty.
Boot fits.
Oh yeah, Alan. They were asking what your bear name is.
It's good to see all you guys, though. It's been a long time since we've actually chatted.
Yeah, it is.
John, let's try to just sidestep that question.
I don't think I've actually encountered you before.
Oh, yeah. I've been around a little bit.
Yeah. Alan's
Neither
been
have
around.
I, actually.
Yeah.
I'm only on audio. Who is this? Alan?
Alan.
Alan!
Alan! Alan! Alan! Alan!
Alan?
So, guys,
So
Somehow
yeah,
they connected.
my beautiful lady
JD
bear-
says Michael Myers, Jim Carrey, Michael J. Fox, Martin Short, all Canadians. Apparently, those are celebrities of some sort who may or may not be
Back Jim
horrible.
Carrey, please.
Wow.
Kyle, you look like you're living in a storage
Okay.
locker.
You know what? Honestly, I don't get
I
this.
know,
This
Kyle.
is-
This is one of the few times I will come to
Look, I've just thought of something, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
What is with all these foreigners, like those Canadians and Piers Morgan and Trevor Noah coming to America?
Piers
They-
Morgan
they
is
come
not
to-
Canadian. He's British, you
I
fuck.
said foreigners.
foreigners. He did.
You're a fucking foreigner.
No, I'm not. I am in my own country.
Technically, yes. It's a matter of perspective, dude.
Oh, no. Hang on. All right. If we're going to go back to, oh my God, like, holy shit. Because you were born here, you're not from here. Don't even start with that argument. Go fuck yourself. That's the route you want to take. Because guess what? Oh my God. Like, all these modern things that, I'm like, ugh, God.
I noticed you have a lot of
So let me-
experience with that Valley Girl
What
thing.
is with
I
all
feel
of
like
these?
there's some dark secrets you're hiding.
What is with all these foreigners coming to America and talking about fucking how horrible America is? Like Trevor Noah, Piers
Yeah, I
Morgan.
concur. It's so much
Kyle
more
Kavanaugh.
back from whence you came.
Hey,
bitch.
don't
That
like.
problem?
Look, Kyle is at least woke on the question of America being awesome. He's
Yeah,
just
No, he hates America.
No.
He just lied a
Here's
little
the
bit.
thing. I'm not one of those people who are like, fuck America. I'm like, America's awesome. Canada's fucking awesome. Britain sucks.
No, Canada's. Come on, at best,
You
Canada's
can't even say that with a straight face. Canada's
I fucking
awesome.
love Canada.
Let's make Canada great again.
Canada.
No, we literally just need to get rid of Trudeau. I fucking hate him. I hope he gets syphilis and it doesn't get cured.
well, you also need to gas the
Probably
French.
already
Somehow
I think he already has. I think he has a syphilitic brain. I'm hoping to God that's part of his problem because at least that's cool.
No, I think he was
If
born
he has
that
a
way.
syphilitic brain, you can kind of take mercy on his soul and go, oh, all right, I understand his fucking deranged thinking. But
No, it's because he's a Castro and they're just all born insane.
well, yeah, Castro.
No, that's a solid point.
And you fags voted him in, not us.
No. 60% of the population voted, and only fucking 34.9 of those actually voted for Trudeau. So Trudeau actually holds 29.5 of the fucking vote of Canada. Not even 50.
Hang on, hold the phone. Hang on. I'm sorry. I just looked at
Why
the
are your
chat.
glasses crooked?
Just looked at the chat, and Samantha B is a Canuck. Thank you, Shady Bear, by the way, for informing us of this. Oh my God!
Deport.
Canada is becoming the most evil place ever. Outside of, Germany and Hitler and all that. Sorry.
It's not
But
like Canada
Canada
has
is
wizards that
invading.
sound like frogs, eh? It's not like Canada's got a bunch of wizards that sound like frogs, eh? It's not like that at all. Gosh.
Okay, look.
That's just a horrible way.
See,
of
I'm just
looking at the
gonna
world.
throw this out there. Is Hitler's junior varsity on the evil team? All right, he doesn't even hold a candle to the death count of Stalin, let alone Mao.
Hang on. Big Drum Bear's demonstration of JBP's voice. Not only is Canada evil, they've corrupted fucking Kermit the Frog. What the hell? It's like an evil plot. It has been.
I don't think that Jordan Peterson is an evil person. I think he's just legit insane. Semi retarded.
Yeah, so is Hitler. Do we need to invite that to our lives? No.
Are you actually comparing Jordan Peterson to Hitler?
I think they were, Kyle.
Good
Yeah.
job there, Vox. Okay, seriously, Alan, why are your glasses so crooked? Are your ears lopsided or something?
Who?
Alan, his glasses.
Alan.
It's
that?
because you're a hairstylist.
Yeah, thank you, nice girl.
He can't figure out what level is.
Yeah, you fag Canadians been saying that for a
Here,
long time.
I got something that'll help. Look at that.
You don't know what
That
level is either, you
level.
crooked fuckers.
Oh, honey, don't ever point out a tool that you don't know how to use, because it doesn't end well.
Oh, burns.
Sorry, Kyle, I love you. Sorry.
You realize I live.
B is throwing out burns.
It's like a really bad argument. I'm a fantastic carpenter.
Are you?
Go to the box of shame. Go to the box of shame, dude.
I mean,
Box of shame.
it might be difficult to hammer in nails with a guitar.
It could be. That's why it's not used for that. Which is why you should stick to the guitar and strings. And don't ever use a dick pointing at a tool that you haven't used. No reason not. And I'm kidding. Everybody knows I'm totally kidding with everybody, and I hope I'm not being a mean cunt. Just saying.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
I
no.
thought you were being serious this whole time. I thought Jordan Peterson
Well,
was
of course
actually
you
Hitler.
would, because I have you locked in my cellar. Shut up, Andrew. Did I give you permission to talk?
Is that a joke? Because that's true also.
I thought you were trying to be hot because you were talking about dick and hard and hammering nails.
Seriously? Yeah, that's totally my MO.
Well, Alan is apparently turned on by hammering nails to things. I think it might be like the whips and chains kind of stuff. I don't know.
Well, he does live in the deep south, so
Yeah. We forgive him
It's a
that.
little weird, though.
Just like we forgive you for being a Canuck. We forgive him that.
I was good either way.
All right. I'm busting everybody's nuts. And if I get to be obnoxious.
So you hopeful about getting rid of Justin Trudeau this year? Next year?
I am.
I'm really hoping we do, but there's... Okay, so I was explaining
Okay,
this to...
hear me out. See, what you need to do is gas the French.
What?
Just get rid of all the French. Problem
No, the
solved.
French women are fantastic. I've never met a French woman that I haven't slept with.
Well, then get rid of the French men.
I beg
There
your
you go.
pardon.
World War I did a lot of that for us.
Yeah, but not the Canadian ones.
No, see what I really want to get is one of
Hey,
them
Minuteman.
women, because they are fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. Most beautiful creatures walk the earth. Never met a Métis girl that I haven't just like been captivated by.
There we go.
Wait, what?
Down
I
now.
believe you're talking about
It's
Norwegian.
a mix between French
How's it going?
and native.
Right on. Hey, Minuteman, how you doing?
Going.
No pun intended, but it has been a hot minute since we've seen you. How are you doing?
It's been a long time. I've been doing good, you know. I've just been chilling out and, you know, just
So,
fucking
You've
kicking
just
around.
you've
Didn't
come
know
on
much.
the show and out in public. We'll just all put you right on the spot and ask you to have some sort of deep reflection on 2018. Go.
2018 has been an incredible year. I've had some
Wait, did you just say 2018 has been completely retrospect? Did you just say that, or did I miss
No.
you?
I said it's been
Alright.
an incredible year.
Okay, sorry.
It's been great and it's been terrible at the same time.
Nice.
How's it going?
Don't worry about it. B has been not understanding what anyone has said this entire time.
Yeah,
How's it going, Field?
She's got like lexistic ears or some shit.
yeah. It's pretty much my job. I only hear what I want to hear, so you can be like, oh, I talked to so yesterday, and I'm like, oh, this is what I heard. This is what
Most people only hear what they want to hear.
That is true.
That's the thing.
Is somebody
thinking,
running a table
how's it
saw
going,
somewhere?
No. That's Minuteman. The plane is getting ready to lift off.
Yeah, my laptop is incredibly fucking high powered. So it does all this shit. Yeah.
I don't think that's what happens with a high-powered laptop. I'm just gonna throw that kind of thought out there.
No, it's completely.
I think it does. It's just so much power that it starts emitting alien radio transmissions.
Well, yeah.
My laptop went to the moon. Alright, guys, my laptop went to the moon. I'm back.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Just a beer.
And it's a little bit,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
In that case, you can tell us whether the moon is a bell.
Well, I will tell you now, the moon is not round. I'll say that much. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I'm actually really very good at this battling prick apparently for the last 5 seconds. Very happy to see you. Enjoy
Yeah, but you too.
share with your writing. Look forward to more of that because very good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I sent a little bit. I'm glad you appreciated what I sent. You know. So.
Yeah, no, it was well written, well thought. The characters were well developed. I really, seriously, enjoyed it. Not doing lip service because that's not my speed.
Wait, what are you talking about right now?
He started writing. If you don't mind my sharing, sorry, but I am sharing. Now he started writing. I don't know if it's a novel or a short story, but he shared what he had written. It was like 2.5 chapters, and from what I read, I was impressed. It was interesting. It brought you in. You were captivated, and you know the characters were being developed, and it drew you in, which to me is important because if you're not captivated within the first chapter, then characters can be rough going. Like, you know, second chapter it develops, but you know, his characters brought you right in. It was good. It was a good read. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm interested in seeing where he goes with it.
Hey, Minuteman, do me a favor and DM my fan, who is not me, not Field on the Twitter, a link to that thing, and he will relay it to me because I am not that account. It was definitely not me. And don't look into it too deeply, Jack.
Definitely tells me that account is you.
What? No, it's
a little bit Jewish.
definitely
It's a
not
little
me.
bit Jewish, you know. You got some Jewish things going on.
You can tell because he often says that he's not me.
Is this guy always this drunk and high on camera?
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually not high. I'm just very drunk right now.
You're doing well though, man.
It's
nice to meet you.
past
Who is this
midnight
there?
wherever you are.
Alan, sweetheart, you know I love you, but it's the pot calling the kettle black right there. Just
I know that. That's why I can call it.
Happy New Year, Bez. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I mean, I've had a few drinks on my share of streams.
I haven't had any drink tonight at all.
Well, that's good, I guess, right? Keep it healthy and all that.
Happy New Year to all of you, Bez.
Right
No,
on.
it's not good because I think that I think that people are calling me to come drink with them right now, and Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, just
Who's that?
that's
Who's
Bill
talking
Bears.
right now?
I'm going to. I think actually, what I'd like to do is, guys, everyone who's here, give your final thoughts on what you're looking forward to in 2019, and then I'll end it.
Hey, Sergeant. Well,
2018 was a great year. It was a year where I met all of you.
yeah. Aw.
That.
Fuck off, Alan.
Wow, that was heavy. That was deep, man.
Thanks.
And this is liftoff. In case you don't know, the exit.
Yeah, that's my laptop. That's my laptop. It's taken off.
There's a couple to the front,
Yeah, it's
and
good.
there's some in the back of the cabin over here.
Hey, you got to do something about that fan.
I know. I need to get a better laptop. I know. I need to get a better laptop. Yeah. But this thing's a piece of shit. But I'll do better. Don't worry.
All right, B.
When I'm making more money, I get a better laptop, and it's all cool. Don't worry about it. But for now, I have a shit laptop. Alright, that's okay. You know.
B.
Yeah.
Give us give us something that you're looking forward to in 2019.
I'm looking forward to getting a better laptop before I start.
2019. Well, I hope it's as interesting as 2018. I would hope that the relationships that I built or begun in 2018 then carry forward in 2019 and through the years. Because I've met a lot of good people. I love all the people that I've met. And I would like to forewarn everybody about the exits in the front of the plane, in the back of the plane. They'll always be there. But no, I mean, seriously, no, I absolutely adore everybody that I've met and developed relationships with. So I hope they carry forward into the new years and many years going forward. And, you know, I have no regrets that I can think of off the top of my head at this very moment. I'm sure if I could get longer, I would. And now I'm just bloviating, so I'll let somebody else take the floor.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone should definitely raise a glass to friendship when midnight comes to wherever you are. How about you, Alan? Do you have any?
I'm already past midnight in the UK. I'm already past midnight, so salute to all your bears.
How about you, Alan? You got anything you're looking forward to 2019 in particular?
Oh, it's bingo. Fucking get rid of. Fucking
yeah.
Get rid of Spotify. Spotify can fucking suck my dick. Fuck that.
Hey, Kyle.
I'm here, yeah.
Hey, man. Why don't you start a new stream and we'll chat?
Well, wait, hang on. Wait. Sorry.
I can't hear anything over the.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Spaceship.
This immigrant over here is fucking up the whole stream.
Hey, fuck off. I'm not trying to fuck up the whole thing. I'm just like.
Your computer sounds like shit, man.
My computer is
I'm
a shit
saying
hole.
it because nobody else will say it, but it is awful.
No, other people
I'm
say
actually
it.
giving up the will to live, sir.
Oh, no,
That's the thing.
Seriously.
All the bears, right? All the bears are used to my computer and my laptop being fucking overheating and shit. You know, they're used to it.
Oh, it's a
Like
good
the
thing I'm
bears have
here.
been in here long school. Like,
I think it's
you know,
hilarious.
they're used to it. Like, so yeah, there we go. Some bears think it's funny. Some bears think it's like, you know.
All right, so back onto the rails. Let's just. What are you looking forward to 2019? Then we can go to Dom.
All right, Minuteman, I am going to ask you, can you mute yourself for a second?
I'm muting this guy right now.
Yeah. Oh, I mute the whole thing. If I mute myself, it mutes you guys.
Minuteman, please.
That's
just
okay.
hit-
However it works, man.
Please mute your mic if you can, please.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if I mute my mic, I can't hear you guys, which is shite. So that's no good.
You'll be able to.
Stop being selfish, Mike.
And the planes.
Hang on. Let's cool down. My laptop's cooling down. My laptop's cooling down. now.
Literally sounds like bombs are dropping.
Oh, it sounds like the place.
What the
There we
shit,
go.
dude?
Hang on. It's cooling down. It's so
Hire your
cool.
real
So
estate.
cool.
Put your
Planes.
feet in the upright position and your trays folded up. Everybody's in line to get off. The plane is taxiing into position. Okay.
You know what?
Question. Quick question for those people who are way more tech savvy than me. So Field Bears wants to hop off, but can we keep the stream going, like just chatting for everybody that's here without?
Yeah, just host it.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll keep going when I hang up. Yeah, it'll keep going
alright.
until the last person hangs up. But so, it's been it's gone a little bit too off the rails, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking
Sorry,
forward
bad
to
for, you know, the whole.
I'm looking forward to all kinds of great things. Bye. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm looking forward to less of that. Maybe Minuteman can get a computer that doesn't sound like a 747 crashing into several buildings at the same time. That would be very nice. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to continuing to develop our relationship, which I think is a positive thing, with you, my audience, and myself. Other friends who I have a more direct conversation with, as you just saw. And I'm looking forward to confronting whatever crazy things happen next year. So, if you enjoyed the stream, or how you possibly could have, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more less disastrous shows that don't have fans going off in the background, then you can subscribe and hit the bell if you would like that to mean anything. If you want to support the show, please follow the link Redbubble store to buy a mug. This one right here. This one. You want this one, not this one. This one. Much better than this one. Or you can, so the field at /field talk. As always, never forget that socialism always ends